Hello everyone, this is my PSE Innovation Report, supporting the retention of non-traditional students in higher education. So in this video, I will be discussing the issue of retention of non-traditional students, a potential solution to this problem, its benefits, challenges, and finally close off with some recommendations. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the significance of student retention. Post-secondary student populations are becoming more diverse, comprising of mostly non-traditional students. So what is a non-traditional student? So this is a student who is 25 years and older, working full-time, maybe attending school part-time, and maybe has dependents. Also, international students are part of this group. So these students demonstrate diversity in terms of their backgrounds, experiences, and preparedness for university. So many of these students are looking for a more connected learning experience that goes beyond the traditional delivery of information. So take into account teacher-centered approaches where students are not really allowed to express themselves. All learners study the same topics at the same time. So this is not really an effective learning experience for this group. So unfortunately, non-traditional students are most likely to attrite as they have competing priorities and complex lives. So this is not new. Adult learners have work commitments and family responsibilities that can get in the way of their learning. It is known that a rigid curriculum does not support student success, and post-secondary institutions should support non-traditional students in developing a sense of connectedness and resourcefulness. So the significance of student retention. So when students drop out, it results in financial implications for both the student and the university. So when an institution loses a student, it means losses in tax revenue, losses in auxiliary revenue, cost of filling and recruiting students to fill the void, and loss of other potential applicants who could have taken the spot of those who did not continue their education. So each student that leaves before their degree completion costs the university thousands of dollars in unrealized tuition fees and alumni contributions. It also affects the way stakeholders, legislators, parents, and other students view the institution. Attrition is the waste of university resources, and it damages the reputation of the university. So students who do not complete their degree leave a student debt that is difficult to pay back. So attaining higher education is usually associated with occupational success. So nowadays, a college degree is a stepping stone in helping students attain those socially valued positions in society. So for the societal impact, when students attain a degree, it means decreased reliance on public assistance, increased tax revenues, and greater civic participation in society. So the innovative solution I would like to talk about is adaptive learning technology. Adaptive learning technology provides a custom, personalized approach to learning. So with this technology, there is artificial intelligence that tailors content to each student's needs. So it provides students with a personalized learning path, and it customizes learning based on a student's predetermined knowledge. So the system differs from a rigid curriculum as it supports a go at your own pace design. So students are able to, so the system basically creates individual lessons for each student based on a pre-assessment, and it places them at a starting point that is aligning with their current competency level. So there is an emphasis on the mastery of content. So before students move on to the next lesson, they must master that lesson before they can progress. So there is an emphasis on mastery. It ensures that learners become proficient in their problem areas as well. Real-time support is provided for students who are struggling. So the launch of a pilot adaptive learning platform at the University of Colorado received immense positive feedback from students. Results have shown an increase of 27% in student passing rates, 86% increase in course retention, and 69% increase in the final grade average. So this is amazing. It shows that adaptive learning technology really addresses higher graduation rates and student attainment overall. It also continuously tracks in-course student actions and outcomes, which provides an early intervention for students who may need assistance. So the system provides instructors with information on which student is progressing and which student needs assistance. It also addresses the scarcity problem at post-secondary institutions, which refers to students who have more needs and resources. So the scarcity trap. So what is that actually? So basically the scarcity trap is when students living at the poverty line, just think about it, they're taking 2 part-time jobs, transportation, car expenses, all these other commitments and responsibilities. And this means that they have limited cognitive bandwidth. So these students need that extra help from their institutions to succeed. So the pre-assessments gathered from the platform produces a customized learning path for students to maximize their learning potential. So remember, as I said, that go at your own pace. So basically there's no stress on deadlines. So students progress at a pace that maximizes their learning potential. And the system presents information in a way that optimizes their learning. The Colorado Technical University has been developing an instructor model for adaptive learning classrooms that targets 4 key areas: instructor presence, instructor engagement, content relevancy, and instructor innovation. So in the adaptive learning platform, so basically in online classrooms in general, they can feel lonely and isolating for students, and instructors can enhance that sense of connection. So instructors must check in with students regularly. Their presence and guidance is also key to success. And instructors must maintain an encouraging and positive atmosphere where students feel supported and recognized. I'm sorry, there's barking in the background. So adaptive learning technology. These are the benefits and the challenges. So the benefits, I'll start off with that. So students' cognitive levels and learning styles are recognized, which makes their learning experience more engaging. The incorporation of videos, text, graphics enhances the experience for visual and auditory learners. So think about the UDL principles of the UDL principles. So multiple means of representation. So that's great for visual and auditory learners. Self-paced instruction alleviates time pressure as students focus on their learning. Students appreciate going at their own pace and taking extra time to review what they are learning and moving rapidly on the content they already mastered. So think about the students who already experience, they don't have to start at the level that they already know. They move on to the next levels. So it's also more engaging for them. So they don't have to go through lessons that they already know. So there's also higher rates of graduation and student attainment. So that's great. That's the whole point of adaptive learning technology. And challenges. So the course design necessitates extensive planning. Designing an adaptive learning course is a demanding task and requires extensive instructional technology and design support. Another challenge is that adaptive learning works best for courses hierarchical in structure, where there are interdependent learning and skills requirements. So right now, adaptive learning works well for mostly STEM courses like mathematics, chemistry, all those courses. So the implications for the faculty role as instructors will need to be curators of the learning experience. They will need to be more effective at responding to student progress. So instructors, their role changes to curators as they have to be more effective at gauging student progress. So these are my recommendations. Promote faculty buy-in for adaptive learning technology. So faculty and institutions should know the positives of this technology and their value in their role in order to enhance personalization and the instructor-student relationship. Also, institutions should train faculty in enhancing the adaptive learning experience for students and encourage feedback from instructors and students in how to improve the use of adaptive learning technology. So this is my presentation. I hope I answered some of your questions, and I'm sorry for the background noise. Well, I hope to see your other presentations, and thank you for watching my video.